Hello and welcome to Small Frye Budgets. Welcome or welcome back. I am Deltavier and I am currently filming on December 10th. We have about 3 more weeks left in this year. And it's kind of wild to think about because this year has felt like it's been fast and slow at the same time. And with everything happening and all of the uncertainty, it really made me wonder, like, what are my goals for next year? I've been seeing the 2021 financial goals and other folks' videos and their goals, and I really didn't know where I wanted to start with mine just because there's so many things that are changing for me, and just so much uncertainty in general. But I still think it is important to set goals, right? And I think it's important to have some kind of target to shoot for, some kind of something to aim for and kind of measure my progress against. And so that's why I decided to go ahead and move forward with this video. I apologize if you hear my cat. She is feeling some type of way because I won't let her in. But I'm going to try to get this out the way and then I'll go show her some love. Okay. So I have 6 goals that I'm working on or going to work on for 2021. And these, I guess these are in order of priority, you can say, like of most importance. So first and foremost, I've mentioned this a few times, but we are moving. I'm putting it in the universe in 2021. We are going to move from Michigan somewhere else, and not 100% sure where it will be, but the goal is to save for that move so that we are not using credit or credit cards for that. So goal is to save, I would say, at least $6,000 in moving sinking fund. And tell you a few things about this goal. So one, this amount, I didn't really just pull it out of thin air because I am from Miami, Florida, right? And so I moved from Miami about 3 years ago to Michigan. And I think that move in total was about $4,000. So considering that I have more things to move, I just decided to tack on a couple more thousand to the move. And then also currently we have, I want to say we have 1,500 in this account right now. And by the end of next week, when I do my transfer, we will have 3,000. So we'll be halfway there to this goal in December. Okay. So I do think this is very much achievable. And we want to have this accomplished by the fall. I'm just going to go ahead and tack that on, by the fall. All right. Number 2, my second goal is to save at least $100 a month in our baby sinking fund. So you'll see a lot of my goals are around saving because that's important to me, to our household, really. This one, I mean, I don't really think it has a due date just because even after I deliver, we'll continue to contribute to our baby fund, whether it will be a college fund or not. And currently this fund has $717 in it. And we are adding $150 to that this week. So that'll give us 717 plus 150. So that'll be 867 already. And then we're just going to keep adding to that until baby comes, which will be sometime in April. And then we'll use the monies in this fund for baby expenses, any medical expenses that are, high amount or more than what's in my medical fund. And then probably any big ticket items that we didn't, that folks didn't get us off of our registry, I guess. And then anything else I would just put in like a college fund. That's the thinking with this one. I don't know how much children cost. I don't have any kids. This is the first one and possibly the last one. So, all right. Number 3 is to get my total debt below 10,000. All right. So if you are watching this video, I'm assuming you saw the video before this, or 2 videos before this, which was about like my debt update for November. So you know already that currently I'm around 16,000. Because I am not on like a debt-free journey officially, because we are not like going gazelle intense as Dave Ramsey and folks say about paying off debt. It's just not a top priority right now. That's why I'm being very, very like moderate with this goal, right? If I'm at 16,000, I'm hoping by the end of December 2021, we'll be somewhere around 10,000, and I'll be perfectly fine with that, because as you probably saw from that video, that will basically be my student loans, right? So I'll be down to paying my student loans. Again, this does not include my car loan, because I'll deal with that like after everything else. But this is just kind of like all of my personal debt. All right, I hope that made sense. Number 4, we're gonna say is I would like to reach $3,000 in our household emergency fund. And I'll talk a little bit about this. And this is really by the end of the year, next year. So we had close to 5,000 in our household emergency fund. I think I did a video and showed you that. And we moved from my old apartment to the current apartment that I'm in, which costs money to do that. And so we decided to take some of that money out of our household emergency fund. I think it was around 2,000, maybe 2,500 out of that fund. So that brought us down. Currently, we're sitting at 2,100 and something. And because this is, you can see, not a top priority, we are focusing on this sinking fund. Therefore, the contribution that is going into the household emergency fund is really $100 a month or $50 every 2 weeks. And so, because we have a lot of sinking funds and a lot of money in other accounts, I'm not too worried about it. I think 3,000 is a decent amount. It would probably be 1 month of expenses for us. So it's not like a fully funded emergency fund by any means, but I think it's a good start for us. We're still new to married life and new to kind of blending our expenses and blending our money in our accounts. And we have a ton of sinking funds, individual and personal. So honestly, if it really hit the fan, like, we would be able to pull money from other places. But in this household emergency fund that's designated for emergencies, the goal for 2021 is to get that fund to 3,000. Okay. All right. And then number 5 is, this one is something that I really think is important, and that is to give. And I want to give at least 600 to like charities and individuals in need. I'm starting to write slappy now as I try to speed up. But basically, this was one of my goals for like last year as well. And that's just important to me. I think it should be something we strive for. If you're able to give, you should give. Whether it's given to your community, your tribe, your people, or find an organization that you are passionate about. So I actually have a recurring donation amount that comes out monthly to a Florida organization that I'm passionate about. And in the past, I've also donated to other organizations. I donate to people in my family often that are in need. And yeah, I want to just kind of be intentional about giving at least 600. I think that's doable with all the other things we have going on. And the last but not least goal is to be able to pay car insurance for 6 months. And that, I'm just going to put a note, that is due in February actually. And we do have a car sinking fund for this. So this is truly attainable. We are on the go. I think it's going to be somewhere around what? I think it's somewhere around like 400, 500. And I think right now we have about 300 in that, 200 to 300 in that account. So, I mean, we are in December. And so we have basically taken the amount that we paid roughly 4 months ago and divided that by 6. And that's how we came up with what we need to contribute every month to that account. And that's what we've been doing. So if nothing changes, if that amount doesn't go up or anything, we should be fully funded and on time. And that should be a really easy, achievable goal for 2021. So now I'm just putting some stickers. I messed that one up, but it's all good. Putting some stickers on the page real quick as I close out. Let me know if you are coming up with goals for 2021. Are you even doing like a vision board? I don't know if I will do a vision board because my vision board for 2020 got all the way wrecked. So I don't know if I'll do an actual vision board, but what I will do is do my financial goals, and I'll check in and I do journaling and things like that. So I'll definitely I have a vision in mind, or I have ideas in mind of what I want the year to look like, but I won't I don't think I'll put together like a vision board per se. All right. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. You guys are the real MVPs, and I would love to know what your goals are, your financial goals, or other personal goals, business goals, whatever you want to share for next year. Please stay safe, take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you, and just keep swimming.